What up, world? Welcome back to another episode of the POE Podcast Network. I am your host, Young Poe. Today is December 12th, 2024. Before we get started today, I would like to ask everybody to hit that notification bell, subscribe, leave a like, and drop a comment, man. We're on the road to 100K subscribers, and we definitely want to get in the algorithm and get it going. Today, we will touch on a couple topics, man. We're going to have Remy Ma and Papose, Jay-Z and the Diddy case and those allegations. And then we'll touch on OTF and Lil Durk. Pretty much these are some of the biggest topics that's going around, making their way around social media and the blogs, the posts, everything like that. So we definitely gonna have some fun today, man. So let's kick it off. All right, Remy Ma and Papose. For those who are not familiar, Remy Ma is a New York-based artist. She took off in the early 2000s, being featured on Fat Joe's Lean Back. That song went platinum in the early 2000s, and Remy happened to be on it. Remy is the first woman we've ever seen driving a BMW 740, and she was getting some... You can't make this up, man, but Remy was doing it, man. Major success on a top Billboard level. Now that success will be short-lived. Remy Ma would run into some legal trouble, and she had to end up sitting down for a whole 7 years. Now, her husband, Papose, legendary lyricist out of New York as well, we would see him throughout the years be a model citizen of what a loyal husband looks like. And from the day she walked in to the day she came out, Pap was there. We loved it, man. We rooted for that black love. And late 2023, there were rumors making its way around social media that Remy Ma was moving weird and basically stepped outside of their marriage with another battle rap artist, whatever the case is. But it was just speculation at the time. Nothing was confirmed. Now, today, like everybody else, we woke up to Shade Room post and we seen pretty much the rumors were confirmed. You got a picture of Remy Ma and her new boyfriend from last Christmas sitting booed up, matching pajamas in front of the Christmas tree, which is wild. It's nasty work. But Pat was trying to be a gentleman about everything, keep things off of social media, and he feel like now that he's moved on, now Rem is kicking up dirt and everything like that. So I want y'all to get in the comments. Let me know how you feeling, what's going on about that. Is Remy dead wrong? Could Pat did something different? But pretty much it just seems like Remy Ma stepped outside of their marriage. Now things was really that bad and she wanted to let go. It's adult ways about going about things. Could have easily just sat down and said, hey, I think we run our course. I appreciate what you've done. Let's go ahead and get these paperwork filed and move on. Then there's nothing to be in no fuss about. But of course, that's too much like right. So that didn't happen. But I'm Team Pat, man, you know, and I think it just shows the climate of today's society, man, and the mentality with both men and women. It just sucks these days, man. You know, it really does. You pour into people, invest time, money, and effort, and you still come out with the losing side of the stick, man. So, you know, I tip my hat to Pat. May the powers that be bless you, my brother. You find peace and you move on. Like I said, y'all get in the comments. Let me know how y'all feeling as well. Now, sidebar to that, I often have conversations with my godmother, my mother, and one of the main things they always bringing up is like, son, why are you single? You know, where's your lady at? Marriage, things of that nature. And I often have to remind them of situations like this. That mentality that your grandmother had, your mother had, that love, that ability to nurture, it just no longer exists today for real. It's there, but it's so hard to find those type of women. You know, for the most part, they probably busy in their career working. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be hard to cross paths with them. And then the options you are left with, you really don't want to partake in them. The headache outweighs the good. So, you know, I tell them all the time, I just choose to stay focused. And when it's time for me and the lady to come, it'll work itself out, have my soulmate. But right now, nah. The dating pool got piss and shit in it. Excuse my French. You know. Now, earlier this week, I'm pretty sure everybody now is familiar with the Diddy case. He's currently being held in New York, federal penitentiary system, awaiting trial. And it's pretty much going to probably be the biggest case probably since the O.J. Simpson, man. You know, this thing will be televised, constant media attention, and everybody's waiting to see the names and other people that are involved. Similar to with the Jeffrey Epstein and that situation or whatnot. We see how that all ended. Buddy got, and they kind of pushed everything under a rug. That's not going to be the case with Diddy. Not at all. So, stemming from that case, we've seen the first trickle effect. Jay-Z now is in the hot seat, being accused, having a civil lawsuit from a woman, an unknown woman, hasn't been disclosed yet, that she was SA'd back in the early 2000s by Jay and Diddy. And Jay's attorneys have responded promptly, you know, denying everything, innocent until proven guilty. Roger Goodell from the NFL network came on and said pretty much, hey, we're going to still rock with Jay-Z for now. And I think that's a plus, man. You know, too many times we see people lose out on opportunities, business ventures, sponsorships over legal situations that turn out not to even be true. So I'm happy that that partnership is still solid with the NFL network with Jay. And Buddy just does a lot of good. But again, we got to see how that's about to play out now. Y'all definitely get in the comments. Let me know what y'all thinking. How do you think this is going to sway? Is he innocent? Is he guilty? But let me know. Get in the comments. Now, excuse me. I'm a little parched. Now, last but not least, we got OTF and Lil Durk. For those of you who are not familiar with Lil Durk, he is a Chicago-based hip-hop artist, rapper, part of that drill scene, coming out of Chicago and everything like that. And most recently, he was wrapped up with legal trouble, arrested and charged with hiring a guy for their advantage. So that's what Lil Durk is currently sitting behind bars with. It's not just him. It is 5 other members, seeming from his gang, OTF. And I just wanted to, this has been in the media for a little bit of time now. I mean, it's always fresh on your YouTube feed. So what I want to touch on today about it, please get in the comments and let me know. How do you think this is going to play out? Do you think Durk will walk away unscathed? Do you think things will turn out like how I did for Young Thug and a YSL Rico, where, you know, pretty much you got time served for being in there a couple years, then you got probation? Would it be one of those cases that turn out there? Or, because people actually did lose their life, I send my condolences to the victims involved in that. I hope their family is able to heal and not necessarily move on, but be more comfortable with life. But how do you think that's going to play out, man? Lil Durk and the OTF and the family, with all the evidence that's been presented, because it's very well mapped out. These guys booked the flights with the company credit cards that are attached to Lil Durk. Went and got the rental cars in the same credit card that's attached to Lil Durk. And then they went to work, man. But everything is pretty much mapped out from the person that picked up the guns, the masks, the cars, where they met to exchange the cash and all of that. It's just mind-boggling to me, you know. No way in the world do I have that much success, money, and resources, and I'm waking up thinking about another man. Now, I'm going to just put that to the side, the OTF and everything, right? But I'm going to just give my opinion in today's climate and society. I think it's absolutely sickening how other grown men and women are obsessed with people in an unhealthy way. I don't think you can be obsessed with anybody in a healthy manner, but we got to start holding one another accountable. Yes, it's unfortunate that King Von lost his life, but let's look at the facts of the matter. Von was on literally demon time. He picked the fight, he picked the wrong fight, and ended up losing his life. As a person that as close to that man, you supposed to be, somebody got to stand up and say, hey, bro, it's unfortunate, but hey, that man was in the exact wrong. But, you know, in today's climate, you know, it's all about popularity. And people going to ration anything that comforts their point of view, whether it's wrong or right. You know what I'm saying? I actually have friends myself that have lost their life out here in the streets, but I can't pretend like they was doing something good. You feel me? Like, it's unfortunate, but yeah, bro, people gotta learn how to hold themselves accountable. I think he should have stepped up and said exactly that. Look, man, it's unfortunate, but hey, people gotta hold themselves accountable. That was not a right move he should have made. Gotta live with the consequences, man. You know, but let me know how y'all feel in the comments, man. Was it worth it? Or was that considered being a crash out? Let me know in the comments. But again, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. Again, thanks for tuning back in to the POE Podcast Network. On the road to 100K subscribers, man. And this is day one, man. So I appreciate everybody that's starting out early with me. Yeah. Everybody be safe. Have a good one. I'll be uploading again very soon, man. We're going to get a whole rhythm down, you know. So thank you very much. Like, comment, subscribe.